Hi guys, my name is Jennifer Weiss and I am so excited to have you here today. Just wanted to say thank you so much for your purchase of your challenge pack. And while I'm sure that you're just as excited to go ahead and get started, I wanted to show you that you actually can get started right away. Most of the time, within 24 to 48 hours, you will be able to access something called Beachbody on demand, where you can view your workout, lots of other workouts, and lots of really cool meal planning tools. So I just want to take a moment and show that to you. Your package typically will arrive within 5 to 7 business days after your order. But like I said, you don't have to wait 5 to 7 days in order to get started. So I'm going to share my screen here and we're going to go ahead and get started. Share screen. Okay, fantastic. All right, so I want you to start at going to teambeachbody.com, okay? And then if you go up here to the top right, it'll say sign in. Go ahead and click sign in. Your sign in information will be whatever you created when you created your account. So it's going to be your email and your password. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. This Beachbody On Demand membership is free for your first 30 days. So I want you to go ahead and make sure that you set an alarm on your phone to remind you, because after the 30 days, it will go ahead and charge you. But we can talk about that. And, you know, if you're using it, it is a wonderful tool to keep. But if you're not interested, you're just barely kind of scraping by with your workouts with the DVDs, there's no point to continue this service. But just kind of want to show you what's available. All right, so you'll see now that it kind of brought us back to the same page, but here you'll see your name and it'll say My Dashboard. So right up here, you'll see Beachbody On Demand. We'll go ahead and click that. And it's going to bring you to the Beachbody On Demand site here, okay? So here you'll see the Beachbody Challenge. This will change every day. See how it has today's date on here. So if you just feel like either if you finished your program and you kind of want to try something else, you can go ahead and kind of play around with this and check out some of the programs. But I would encourage you that you stick with your program from beginning to end, okay? That's how you're going to get the guaranteed results, okay? So what does it mean to start a program from beginning to end, okay? These are my purchased programs. So here, whatever program you have purchased will show up here in your purchased programs, which is fantastic. If you're traveling or whatnot, you can view these right here on demand. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Core to Force program. This is a great program. I'm actually going through it right now and totally love it. No equipment needed, 30 to 45 minutes a day. It's a 30-day program about, you can have a basic fitness level. They do have really great modifiers, but it is intermediate. It's good. On the right here, you'll see a whole bunch of different things. So one of the first things that I want you to look at is the calendar, all right? You will get a full printout calendar in your package, but again, if you want to start before, here is that 30-day calendar for you, okay? Every program has a calendar which will tell you what workout they want you to do on a day-by-day basis, okay? Always make sure you take your before photos and measurements, and I can send you a little video on how to make sure you do those correctly. So when you do them before and after, you take them kind of in the same spot. So if you are starting with day one, it's telling you day one, they want you to do MMA speed, okay? You'll see that it's opened it up into a new tab. So go back to your original tab, MMA speed, okay? And it's actually right here, MMA speed. And if you click this little down arrow, it has two portions to it. So if you are like total beginner, you have no clue what you're getting yourself into, you've never been to a gym or anything like that before in the past or done any kind of video The learn it and work it would be a very, very wise place to start. For this particular workout, it's only a 7-minute extra workout, and they're just going to teach you step by step on how to do the punches and the kicks correctly without injuring yourself. If you do have some sort of experience in the past doing Tai Bo or kickboxing or whatever, just go ahead and click on MMA Speed here. It's 27 minutes long, and you're going to go ahead and click the arrow, and it will go ahead and load up the workout for you. And then there you go. So this is awesome. Like I said before, if you're out of town or whatnot, you don't have to lug around your DVDs. As long as you have internet connection, you will be able to watch these, okay? So this did not open up in a new window, so I'm just gonna press the back button here. So the calendar is what I want you, I'm gonna go back in here to purchase programs. The calendar is the first thing that I want you to make sure that you look at. And then the next thing, don't worry about deluxe calendar or hybrid calendar for right now. I want you to go ahead and look at the eating plan. This again will be a book that comes into your package, but you don't have to wait until it comes to make sure that you're eating the advised way that they tell you. Now, I have to say, while this can be super annoying, this is totally worth taking the time to learn and to master, okay? I have been mastering this slowly over time, and so I would be more than happy to spend some one-on-one time with you to help make sure that you're planning how to plan and to get it all worked out for you pretty easy, okay? So this will be in a book, but for right now, it's just like a PDF format here. So if you scroll, you're going to get to step 1, find the food plan that's right for you. Okay, this is a very simple calculation for you to do to figure out the caloric range that you kind of want to stay in between. All right, so you would take your current weight, and you would multiply that by 11, and that's going to give you your starting point. So let me see, actually, if I can pull up a calculator here real quick so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, so let's say you're 150 pounds. So we're going to say 150, and it says over here that we want to take that, multiply it by 11 times 11. And equal gives you 1,650. That is your calorie starting point. Then you take your 1,650 right here, and you're going to add 400 calories because they're going to kind of have that baseline of just your normal life functioning. You're going to burn about 400 calories to just kind of exist within your day. So we're going to go ahead and we added 100 calories. We're going to press equal. Now you have 2,050 calories. These are your maintenance calories. So if you're doing a program and you do not want to lose any weight, you're just going to go ahead and stay in this maintenance calories range. But if you would like to try to lose your last few pounds, lots of pounds, whatever, then you're going to go ahead and you're going to take this number, your maintenance calories, and you're going to subtract 750 from it, minus 750. And press equal. And in here, it tells you that your calorie target, where you want to try to stay within, is about 1,300 calories, okay? So now, if you scroll down a little bit more, you need to find where would the 1,300 calorie range be? And you'll see 1,300 would kind of be within plan A. Okay, so if you are, say, 1,600 calories, you're going to be in plan B. If you are about 2,000 calories, plan C, and 2,200 calories, you're going to be plan D. Okay, but for this example, we're going to stick with plan A. Now, if you do your calculation and your number is less than 1,200, they want you to round up to make sure you are consuming 1,200 calories no matter what. And if your calorie range is more than 2,400 calories, they do not want you to consume more than 2,400 calories, okay? So this is your baseline. So now that we know that we're going to be in plan A, this is what 1,300 calories approximately is going to look like, okay? So you should have your color-coded containers. So for plan A, you're gonna have 3 containers of veggies, 2 containers of fruit, 4 containers of protein, 2 containers of carbs, 1 container of your healthy fats, 1 container of your seeds and dressings, and 2 teaspoons of your oils and nut butters, okay? So great. What does that even mean? Okay, so now you're gonna scroll down a little bit more, and it is going to tell you what that means. Now, in this book, this is great, and each different program kind of will give you some examples. So if you need ideas of kind of like how to, where all these containers would fit and what it looks like. So here, your breakfast, if you had 1 container, red container, and you know, those little like Chobani Greek yogurts, that is actually not even a full red. So that's a lot of yogurt. And then 1 purple. So you could have yogurt with berries on it. Okay, and then you would take that and you would subtract it. So if you start with 4 proteins, now you only have 3 more proteins left. You had 2 fruits, now you subtract 1, now you only have 1 fruit left during your day. You want to try to set up your diet with breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, okay? So they're gonna give you a couple examples week by week. And then this is what I do. So I kind of create a skeleton. I put the containers stretched out throughout the entire day, and then I just kind of plug and chug, which makes life so much easier. So this is a list of fruits. So this is where the plug and chug comes in. So if I know that I want to have 1 fruit in the morning, then I can go ahead and plug in, what kind of fruit do I want in the morning? Now, a little trick here is, say 1 cup of strawberries. For me, that's like a lot of strawberries. So you do not have to eat the entire purple container. You can half it. So you can have a cup of strawberries here, and then you could switch it up later to do like a half a cup of blueberries in something else. So you don't have to do a whole serving at one time. So here it gives you an example of all of the fruits. And what's great is you don't always have to put it in a container. Here, let's see, a bitter orange, 1 medium bitter orange counts 1 apple. 1 small apple sliced is, a container. So you don't always have to shove it into the container. So that's great. So you have your veggies here, and I want you to notice that carrots, okay, carrots are on this one. What was the other one that I was saying? You'd be surprised where some of these that you thought was a vegetable that actually counts as a carb. And what's great about these guys is they do allow you starchy carbs, okay? Edamame is a carb. Peas are a carb, okay? Corn on the cob is a carb. And this is just kind of all based off like the sugar content within these foods. So just a little heads up on that. But look, you guys can have some crackers, you can have some cereal, a piece of bread, some whole grain waffles. Like, you've got lots of options. So you're not going to be deprived on this. So that is kind of how you would then plug and chug once you've got, your skeleton of where you want to have your, each one of your containers. So I would be happy to do a one-on-one call with you to help you make sure that you can, I've got some really great, like planning worksheets to help schedule out your meals. So if you just take 1 day to sit out and you schedule out your entire week of food, okay, I know that it's tedious, and I'm telling you, it's still to this day is very difficult for me. But once you do it for the first week, it gets a little bit easier and a little bit easier and a little bit easier. So it does get easier. So just trust me on that. So again, so there you go. You'd be ready to go within 24 to 48 hours after you do your purchase. This information should be available to you. So that's it. That's all I have to show for you today. I hope you have a blessed day. And I look forward to hearing your results. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.